So this is a demo of my construction tracker, and we'll start with what problem we're trying to solve. Let's say you're a property builder. You build several properties, or it might be that you're building one property for a specific customer. Um, Now, there's always an issue of all this work happening on the ground, and you need some way of knowing what's happening, where the project is, so you can make better decisions about resources, funding, timings, and how to update your end clients. Your site managers are on site. They want to send you all the information, but especially in a case of several properties and several projects going on at the same time, whoever is getting this information could be overwhelmed with Excel sheets, written documents in different formats, post-it notes, just somebody calling you up, text, all of this. And with this, productivity goes way down and costs go way up. And ideally, what you'd want is some way of getting all this information from the site managers in an easy to understand format, and the site managers will also ideally want to be able to send you that. So if you can have a way of getting a bird's eye view of all the projects on the go, simple indicator as to how they're doing and where you might need to place more resources, and for your site managers to be able to enter the same information and you get updated in real time. Because, of course, when you have good information, you can make good decisions. This is the problem that my construction tracker seeks to solve. So, let's say you're in a boardroom or you're just in the office, you're the property builder, you log in to get your trackers, and you immediately see a bunch of your properties with percentages showing you where they are. Now, where is this information coming from? It'll be from your contributors that you've assigned them. So, in the situation, let's say you have a site manager who's on the ground for property two. Now, how does that site manager get that information to you? So the site manager is usually there and has his tablet that he's using, some kind of construction grade value, and you've assigned him a property using this assigned contributors, and he can then log into his same view, and he just sees just what's assigned to him. Now, this is a work in progress, so all these percentages will still be updated. But he goes in and goes, right, I can see it's 3.8, but there's been some work happening with the wall plate. Let's say they continue building infrastructure. Wall plates is, let's say, he says that's 97% complete. And you can enter like we got a great deal, maybe. And it could also be that these are government regulations. So let's say there's a warranty inspection, and that is now, let's say, 100% complete. And these is regulation, let's say UK 5001 regulation, section B, um, and maybe some other information as to where that document is held. There's that guy. Now we're up to 5% of the original project, and each of these phases also have their own percentages. Now, back to the boardroom, somebody's looking at this. At the same time, they go, oh, we want to see more details. They press that, oh, there's been an update. So now they see, well, last time it was at X%, and now we can see that the information has been entered. Complete ones are at the bottom just because it prioritizes where information needs to go, but these are all things that are configurable. Of course, this is the view of professionals and technical people. But say the property is a single property or is sold off plan, then information can also be given to the end buyer who probably just has a simple mobile. They can also see the information, and you can choose to make it by default just a viewer so they can see either this information or just the plain percentage. But of course, just like your site manager, you could give them permissions to view um, the details, and if they're doing work on it, they could change it. And this will be both on Android and Apple devices as well. And of course, once the good decisions are made, everyone is happy because it's good news for